No gracias.
Oh,
No.
come over here, young lady.
Oh, no. Whoa, that was very kind of you. Okay, so long. Go to USC. Wow, let's get to know each other.
My name is Ridiculous.
Oh, I'm actually dating somebody right now.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, his name's Dr. Hardy. Welcome back to UnKind TV, everyone. We're George and Martha.
Welcome back.
And today, we'll be recapping The Real Housewives of Orange County, Season 14, Episode 16, Viral Videos and Vendettas. Are you happy that it's a show all about breasts?
I can't wait.
Tamra and Vicky are meeting
Correction. Tammy Sue.
From now on, she will be known as Tammy Sue, since, for those of you who don't know, Tamra was never Tamra until she joined this show. There was already a Tammy, and so they decided to call her Tamra, but her whole life she was Tammy Sue. So Tammy Sue and Vicky are meeting up to talk about that terrible Kelly Dodd. A video leaked. Someone had filmed Tammy Sue and Shannon and their conversation, where Tammy Sue thought she was Sue Ellen. And it was the part where she said that, Kelly Dodd threw her mother down the stairs. So that went viral, and Kelly saw it, and Kelly went on the warpath on social media. She's telling Vicky, and she's like, Did you see what that Dodd did? No, she has me blocked. I have her blocked, so I don't know. She's like, well, I have her blocked now, too. She's tagging Jim Bellino. She's tagging him. Do you know how much money this is costing between the two of us, me and Shannon? $500,000 in legal fees. Well, listen, maybe you shouldn't go on podcast, Tammy Sue, and run your mouth about people, because it has consequences.
That's what she does.
If it didn't have any merit, it would have been dismissed. That's the thing.
Yeah.
The fact that this has cost you so much money means he was in the right about whatever it is you said. And then furthermore, she's lying. Okay, maybe that moment was taken out of context.
That moment was, but do we not remember her after the tea party in the car bringing it up?
I think Vicky was the one who said that. After Tamara let it slip about the funeral comment, Vicky was the one who was like, I don't bring up lots of things. I didn't bring up how she threw her mother down the stairs.
Oh, really?
But Tammy Sue has definitely repeated it. It's like, let's not act like, oh, I don't know what she's talking about. And you're being filmed, so why are you bringing it up again at that lunch with Shannon? She just keeps repeating something she knows is bogus. Emily joins them. Emily's looking particularly beautiful.
Yes, she
I
is.
thought Miss Emily looked exceptionally gorgeous.
I liked her frock.
Before we cut to the next scene, Tammy Sue says, that Kelly Dodd is psychotic. Give me a break.
You're psychotic.
It's more than psychotic. I would actually like Tammy Sue better if she were psychotic, because then she would have an excuse. You're just a horrible person. She defends herself on social media, like when people slam her for these episodes. She basically says, I'm on the show to do this. I'm there to make drama. Yeah, people like drama, but they like drama that's real, not you spreading vicious rumors about people and then pretending you didn't say it and playing the victim. That's not the right kind of drama. That's the Danielle Staub thing.
It's like you're a grandmother. You know what I mean? Like, leave the drama to, Gina.
I know. Come on, Tammy Sue. Grow up.
Why can't you be, sort of the mother hen? Why can't you be Caroline?
She's stunted. She's still the 17-year-old pregnant with Ryan. That's what she's acting like, a high school girl.
Yeah, I know. It's embarrassing.
Oh, Tammy Sue. Tammy Sue. Run around Sue. That's her.
Yeah.
She's run around Sue.
She is.
Keep away from a run around Sue. One good thing, as Kelly keeps saying, she's like, I'm glad Tamara did this because now I'm making up with my mom. She FaceTimes with her mother and with her brother Eric. And it's very heartfelt. Kelly's crying. She tells her mom, I love you. I love you. And her mother is saying that Tamara is awful and she better watch herself because she's going to get sued for defamation of character if she keeps saying meanful things. I like that word that she just made up. She brings up while she's on FaceTime, she's like, Tamara's saying I push you down the stairs. She has a talking head where she says, I didn't push my mom down the stairs. I picked her up and put her outside the door. That doesn't sound good either, Kelly.
No.
But at least she's telling the truth. I believe what Kelly says because Kelly calls herself out left and right.
I believe her.
Shannon arrives to meet Kelly.
Yeah, no, and she it just pisses me off because, her estrangement from her mother has been, going on throughout this whole season, and Shannon just totally dismisses it.
Yeah, Shannon
Oh,
arrives.
okay. Oh, that's good.
Yeah, that's all she says. She's like, I just made up with my mom. That's good. Wow. Wow. Self-centered in the max. So Shannon sits down and she's in her calm mode. She's like, so Kelly, I had trouble sleeping last night and I woke up to your text. And they show the text.
So good. And the music underneath.
Kelly was upset because she had seen that stuff on social media. And Shannon is telling her, you're going to feel like a real fool when you see that that was taken out of context. She was just repeating what she had heard. And Kelly's like, oh yeah, repeating again. It's
and
kind
she
of...
was repeating Tammy Sue's talking points. You know what I mean?
Yeah, she showed up like the Tammy Sue spokeswoman.
Yeah.
I'm here to represent my client, Tammy Sue.
That's exactly what it was.
Unbelievable. Tammy Sue is reiterating for Emily that Kelly is helping Jim Bellino. She's getting dragged into this. She's like, oh, he's going to put her in the lawsuit? She's like, of course he is. Oh, whoa, wait a minute. She made it sound like Jim Bellino has now called one Kelly Dodd as a witness in this case.
Yeah.
No, what you're doing is speculating that he may bring Kelly Dodd into it. And you're giving Emily the impression that now Kelly has joined the Jim Bellino legal society. I mean, this is Tammy Sue. What a master manipulator.
She's so awful.
She's even got Emily kind of questioning things. Then we go back to Shannon, and Shannon's talking about the lawsuit, and she's like, now, just because my part was dismissed, it's moving to appeals. It's like starting over and over and over. And we get a great shot of the hands of Shannon Bedour in her talking head. Kelly Dodd keeps thinking I'm not part of this equation, but I am, and it hurts me. Kelly.
Wasn't she dropped from the case, though? I think it's just...
What she's saying is it's going to appeals. That he's fighting that. He wants Shannon in trouble just as much as Tamra is, which is how a lot of our viewers feel. I know a lot of you feel like we're too easy on Shannon Bedour. After this, I'm starting to think they're right.
Really?
Yes, because Shannon is clearly choosing to bury her head in the sand. Kelly had a lot of damning stuff against Tamra, against Tammy Sue, and Shannon is choosing to say, look, we're best friends. We're the Tres Amigas. We're like sisters. We tell each other everything.
No, you don't. I don't buy that.
They don't. We saw it. They showed Tamra. They showed Tammy Sue when they were all at lunch with Kelly and Shannon went to go to her daughter's play.
Yeah.
Immediately, Tammy Sue is like, she wanted to go after you, Kelly, outside with Kelly, encouraging her to confront Shannon about her obnoxious drunken phone calls.
That's right.
There is proof of this. And she's like, I'm gonna stick with my friend, okay? My BFF Tammy Sue.
Shannon has seen these episodes that have aired so far, and she's still friends with Tammy Sue.
Well, Shannon let her marriage and the demise of it play out on television, and we saw that she was being played, and she kept choosing to stick by David Bedour over and over and over and over. So I guess that's what she's doing with Tammy Sue. That's her MO. Kelly Dodd, once in a while, comes out with a really good one. We've got, you should call your friend Monday because nobody likes a Monday. Their chess, we're checkers.
No, this is better than them all.
Tamara must have been Patty Hearst's captor. I'm sure all of you know about Patty Hearst, but just in case you don't, she's basically saying that Shannon Bedour has Stockholm Syndrome and has learned to love the person who kidnapped her. It's one of the most famous kidnapping cases of all time. Tammy Sue has a way of really making you feel like you're up against the ropes, So Emily's like, I'm not defending Kelly. What she did to my husband last year was not right. We get the flashback of Kelly, insulting Shane, which was very amusing. And then Emily gets a talking where she's like, with this whole situation, it's like you either are on Tamara's side or you're on Kelly's side. And I'm going to go with Kelly. Kelly's my very good friend.
I still can't believe how I really was not a fan of Kelly or Emily at the beginning of this season. And
I know.
It's like a complete 180.
They won us over.
Big time. I mean, they are the ones.
I could lose the rest of them. Shannon Bedour, I would have said I want to see her. Now I'm starting to be like, no.
The past few seasons I have adored Shannon Bedour, but at this point I'm just sick of her little act.
Kelly tells Shannon that she has proof of everything. Shannon's like, let me see the text messages. And Kelly's like, I have it, but I'm going to choose to be the bigger person, not do that. You know what? Part of me felt like, no, don't do that. You need to show it because nothing will get through because Tammy Sue has a hold on Shannon. But Shannon could see it in black and white and she'd still...
No, exactly.
She saw the text message about Tammy Sue making fun of her faking her injury. No.
And I think Kelly does have them. I don't think she's playing a game. I think she does have the text messages.
I think Kelly has a lot. And she tells Shannon, I'm going to leave these Tres Amigas because I can't. I can't with you guys. You know what? My mom always told me Tamara's evil. Stay away from Tamara. But I made up with her because of Tamara. So thanks. Bye. And then we see Shannon just eating her egg whites alone. Bronwyn has invented something called a weaning party. This is to celebrate the end of breastfeeding. I would imagine it must be a relief for her. She says she has been breastfeeding for her 20s, 30s, and 40s, and she's finally done. I don't care for the fact that she says that I want inappropriate gifts only. Oh. And what does Sean do?
Yes. What does he say?
So they're shopping for some things for this weaning party, and they're looking around. Wow, that is so cute. Look at that.
Those are cozy. It's like grandma knitted them or something.
Look, we're just going to come right out and say it. It's very obvious that these two came up with an arrangement. I have no problem with that. I just wish they would be upfront. It's very obvious that Bronwyn likes women and Sean likes men, and they wanted to have a nuclear family. And so they had a bunch of kids together, and they co-parent. I don't know what goes on in that little apartment they keep
Well, that's what I was thinking. That little apartment plays a big role in their marriage.
I don't know what he's wearing. He has this fossilized turd.
That's exactly what I
necklace.
thought. That's what I thought, Martha.
He has like I don't know, like somebody was excavating in Montana and they found like, oh wow, this is millions and millions of years old brontosaurus poop. And he saw it in a shop and he was like, that's cute.
He's like, that is diva.
It's a Luann de Lesseps statement necklace.
Maybe that's where he got it from.
Yeah, maybe he looks up to the Countess.
He called her up. He's like, hey, girlfriend.
He probably sent her a picture of it, and she was like, what is that? Something I left in Colombia? Remember the Colombia trip?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, gosh. That's something we'll have to cover one day. I think these are napkins with sayings on them. They're so cute.
No, they're not. They're
not one of them. We didn't even crack a smile. I hate these things so much. Bronwyn is such a basic bitch. She really is.
She is.
She really is. It's like, water's allowed at work, and the good thing about vodka is it looks like water. That's great. Hysterical. Wow. And then she's telling Sean that she's so upset by Tammy Sue's comment. She's like, I really like Tammy Sue. I really liked her. Mm-hmm.
And he was like, spill the tea.
He's like very involved in the details. He's like, you better talk to her before the party.
Maybe he's involved in the details because he really wants things with Bronwyn and Tammy Sue to take off.
Yeah, because he and Eddie.
Yeah, so then he and Eddie can do their thing. I just don't like these people. It has nothing to do with their sexuality.
Not at all. No, that makes me like them. In my book, that's a point in the good column. Because I'm like, good, something different. Good for you. You did what you wanted. But everything else, I don't like. I find Bronwyn incredibly annoying. I don't think she's a bad person. I just think she's beyond vexing. And he is just, there's something very fraudulent about him. She says that, she heard from Kelly that Tammy Sue said some mean things about her. And she's hurt by it. And he's like, you've only ever said nice things about her. And we have to get the flashbacks of them making out and...
PTSD.
Kelly said at BravoCon, I was following along on all like the different live streams.
Yeah.
There was a point at which Kelly said that she feels Bronwyn is genuinely into women and that Tamara's just doing that for the cameras. I would agree. Yeah. I don't think Tamara's into women. No,
not at all.
You could tell in that scene in the booth when Bronwyn was straddling her, which was like, I really like you. I think you're so hot.
She's wasted, too.
Tammy Sue was blotto. And she was just like, okay. It was...
creepy.
Emily and Gina are driving to get inappropriate gifts for the weaning party. Emily is having a little road rage, but her road rage is so mild compared to my road rage. I think that's what Gina meant, because Gina's like, okay, Ohio.
Yeah. I wish that person would just get off their phone.
You've seen me.
I have.
You have bad road rage and you're the passenger.
I do.
Remember the time we were trying to leave the city? And
I flipped out. Even if they're not doing anything to me, I still get upset. If I see somebody texting and they're 2 lanes away from me, I get upset.
Because it's infuriating. It's like, good, you're going to get someone killed.
It's so self-centered. I don't see... Just talk on the phone. Do the Bluetooth.
So Emily tells Gina that she told Shane they were going to a weaning party, and he thought she said weenie party.
Oh, that's Shane.
Well, I think that was kind of on the money, because I'm sure Sean has had many a weenie party in that apartment.
Oh, that's true. That is true.
Gina's like, I never heard about weaning party. Like, if you mean like when I stopped breastfeeding and I had a bottle of wine by myself, that's a weaning party. And alcoholism.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Then Gina tells us, so I've been like dating Dr. Hardy, like we go on dates, like it's real, like we go out to dinner, and I feel really bad because like Matt is so upset, like Matt cried, and like seeing him cry like that, it showed me like, wow, like he's so committed, and like he really sees what he's done to his family, and all I could think of was a streetcar named Desire. Yeah. Stella, don't you ever leave me, baby. This guy sounds like such a scumbag.
Oh, big time.
Hits her, abuses her, then cheats on her.
I love you.
And then once she's dating somebody else, he's crying and like, yeah. And she says she's conflicted because she's like on the one hand, like I'm moving on with my life, but then on the other hand, like it feels so good to be loved and wanted. I think that part of her is winning over the other one.
Yeah.
I don't think she's moving on at all. I think she's using Dr. Hardy just to distract herself. Yes. I'm sure Dr. Hardy's very exciting with his assortment of scalpels and chains and duct tape, and
he has a very clean basement.
Yeah, she's like, yeah, like it's a lot of fun. Like he puts me in the trunk.
Yeah. We play a lot of games.
Yeah, like hide and seek, and then like he leaves me hiding for like a long time.
Tape
yeah,
like
yeah, like I'll be like I can't breathe right now, and then like he comes like a little bit later, like I wake up and like I'm okay, and then Matt cries, and like I'm like I love Matt. Yeah. They go to the sex shop to get a gag gift. They tell the owner they're going to a weaning party. The owner's like, okay. What do you mean okay? Whoa. Hold the phone, lady.
Tell him to leave.
She doesn't even ask what is a weaning party. Maybe she could gear them toward the right props. No, she's just like, okay. I guess it's a thing. I guess Bronwyn didn't invent it.
Or she was just instructed by the producers of Bra. These crazy women are gonna come in. They're going to a weaning party. Just support them. And they show, this was weird because when the women were on the train, thanks Tammy Sue, and they were demonstrating their fellatio abilities, Bravo blurred out all the penis lollipop stuff, but then in the shop we see a wall of dildos. But the thing is, they blurred out a couple.
Maybe for the brand names.
Oh, okay.
But I saw quite a bit. And then Gina's like, I think I'm just going to like throw dildos in there and run away. That's a good idea. That's a very good idea. Then they go up to a swing. Emily's like, oh, is this for 2 people? Could it work for 3? And Emily's like, I mean, someone could be underneath. And Emily tells Gina, maybe you. Yeah, I don't think so. I already got a swing with Dr. Hardy. Yeah. Like, I swing and he's got a chainsaw.
Yeah, underneath me.
It's like, how close can I get? It's a thrill a minute. We are beginning Act 3 of The Hands of Shannon Bedour. She's walking around in her pink suit. She's talking to Archie.
Ironing on her bed. Her bed is an ironing board.
Uh-huh. Archie, Mommy's going to her first deposition. Then she's driving. We just talked about this. If we saw Shannon while we were on the road, we'd be so angry. She's driving. She's like, so I need my website up and running.
Oh, but that's...
soon. And then she's like, wow, I've got lots of makeup on.
But she's not even looking at the road at one point.
Like this. Oh,
and the car is moving.
It is. You could see on the window. Shannon, what are you doing? Then she says that she hears that David's lawyer is the same lawyer that Tammy Sue had, and he's a real pit bull. And she's very worried. She's got that pit in her stomach. She's pulling into the parking lot. She passes David Bedour's car, and she walks in with her binders and all her documents. And whoever she was talking to, I guess an assistant or somebody, was like, just breathe. Okay, I will. This is where we need the soliloquy from the parking garage. It was at this point that I realized I was stronger than ever before. And I knew it in my heart of hearts. Even those who doubted me would see how strong I had become.
But it's really awkward because she's also carrying the binders, so she's trying to do
I have my phone here. What did you say? That I should breathe? I will. I know I look a bit like C-3PO.
Sort of sound
That's what
like...
my kids say, but she does sound like C-3PO.
Yeah.
She is Tammy Sue's droid. Tamara says that she tells me everything, so I'm taking her side. Tammy Sue is waiting for Bronwyn to meet her. I don't know what she's wearing. She looks like she's dressed to be one of the chaperones at a white trash prom.
Oh.
The starfish sparkly earrings. Yeah. She's just overdressed to be in a bar.
She's trying to like pick up one of the other chaperones though.
Yeah, like a really desperate older woman who shows up and she's like,
I can see her in the mirror with like the hair iron. Like,
yeah, her hair looks really bad in the scene too, but she looks like she signed up for this.
Yeah. Just
to try and
find someone.
Hook up. Yeah. And she's there walking around telling the kids, hey, leave room for the Holy Spirit, okay?
Yeah.
Bronwyn arrives. Right away, run around Sue. What a liar. She's got the evil look on her face. So Bronwyn tells Tammy Sue that she was really hurt. That you said that I drank too much and that I looked funny at the tea party. She's like, no, what I was saying was what everyone was wearing because Kelly Dodd asked me what did everyone wear to the tea party. And Bronwyn's like, okay, well, I was just really hurt by that because, I own my stuff. And Tammy Sue's like, so do I. As do I. Do I look like someone who wouldn't? Yeah, you do. You look like someone who is sucking the other chaperone's dick in the janitor's closet.
And her husband's in the other closet.
Yep, she goes in there and knocks into a mop. She's like, sorry, Eddie.
Sorry.
I'm going right to.
Yeah, we both
We're going to burn.
We are.
For eternity.
We already are burning.
We are. We're paying for it now. Bronwyn, see, I have a theory about why she chooses to accept what Tammy Sue says. She says, like, that's good enough for me. I don't know what to believe. I'm really conflicted, but I really like her. This is because she was raised by a mother who is exactly like Tammy Sue. Someone who lies and makes you feel like you're crazy and makes you question your own reality. And Bronwyn's pattern is to just fall into that. That's all she knows.
And she also wants Tamara.
It's so unfortunate because when they all met up, it seemed like they were all going to take Tamara down. Like they were all comparing notes.
I know.
And now they're all backpedaling and leaving Kelly out in the woods, Leaving Kelly on her own.
Kelly is the star, and we're going to be ordering more of her drinks.
I've been wanting
Tammy
it.
Sue.
Yeah. It's very, very sad. I feel bad because Kelly's the only one sticking to her guns on this.
And you know what I was thinking? Kelly really did put up with their shit.
She did.
Even after the whole train thing, after the cocaine thing, she had her little meltdown. But she went on that party on the train.
And they just don't stop.
And she didn't say a word about it.
Yeah, she was crying at the beginning of the episode saying that they're all bashing her all the time. And they do.
They do.
Incessantly because they're all jealous because they know Kelly Dodd is the new star. Vicky Gunvalson's heyday is long gone.
You know what?
Tammy Sue's is long gone. All the attention is on Kelly Dodd. And Kelly Dodd, you know what you need to do? Join New York and leave these bitches to cannibalize themselves. Because this show is going to get canceled if it's just them.
Please, we got to get Kelly on New York.
Start campaigning. I heard from BravoCon, the producers kept telling people, if you want something, the fans will be heard. So if you don't want to see Tamara anymore, make your voice heard on the Twitter. Tweet Andy. If you want Kelly Dodd to join New York, say it. say it.
Because I assume that her fiance lives in
New
New
York
York.
based. Yeah, she said like she's not sure what she's going to do because Jolie wants to stay in California, but she really loves Ramona and she really wants to be on New York. I think she'd be a much better fit. They're treating her horribly, and it's sad that none of them will stick to what they said. Like Bronwyn knows deep down that Tamara threw her under the bus, but she's like, she sees her mother. That's why she keeps saying, "I really like you. I really like you." Yeah, you're attracted to her because we're attracted to our abusive parents.
Yeah.
That's why they always say women marry their fathers and blah, blah, blah. And men marry women that are like the mother. And we know Bronwyn likes women. And so the woman she's interested in is the one who's the most like her conniving, twisted mom.
They have the same eyes.
The same eyes. That same delusional, cunning, conniving, twisted, sick, depraved, demonic look in the eye. Tammy Sue.
Shame on you.
Tammy Sue, she tells Bronwyn, she's like, "I really think it's for the best if I don't come to your party because that Kelly Dodd, her temper scares me." Oh, you know what? I remember at Miraval, Tamara jumped right in
Dodd?
there. Where's that Dodd? Where's that Dodd? Yeah, you're so afraid of Kelly's temper. I'm not afraid of Kelly. I'd be afraid of you. And
I would.
I would be
Me
much
too.
more afraid of Tamara. I can deal with someone who is a hothead because everything is like to your face.
Yes.
Someone like Tammy Sue,
Sneaking around the party.
listening to little things you say, turning everyone against you, it is so much more damaging than Kelly going, "Whatever, little twerp."
Yeah.
I'd much rather deal with that. I'd rather have her throw a glass at me or throw me down the stairs than deal with someone like Tammy Sue. And then Bronwyn's like, "Maybe you could just come and, stay for the beginning.
Okay.
See how it goes." Okay, well, I don't know. We'll see. Oh, she's just such a saint. Well, I'm so glad because I really like you. You know what Bronwyn reminds me of? The doll from Twilight Zone, Talkie Tina.
Yep.
That's Tammy Sue's doll. "My name is Talkie Bronwyn, and I like you." Tammy Sue and Vicky are getting glammed up for the, as Vicky calls it, the what is this, lactating party.
Oh, please, Vicky. You know exactly what it is.
I know. She acts like she's so above everything. Like she's the classy one.
She's never been.
Something about breasts and lactating. About what is this, a breastfeeding party? Oh, and she doesn't like the boob cake that Tammy Sue got.
I don't like it.
I don't like it either. No, it's really gross.
It doesn't look like it would taste good either.
No, it looks like disgusting.
And I don't like her friends.
I don't understand why Vicky's makeup over and over and over is always the foundation is like 10 shades lighter than the rest of her. And she looks like a geisha.
It makes her look sick.
Yeah, it gives her this gray coloring because she has the fake tan and then this really white makeup on. Before we get to this, though, first we see Bronwyn joking about how she's going to have bouncers. And someone says, "I hope they're big." And she's like, "Oh, they're big." Great, that's nice. And then we get this quick scene with Kelly and her daughter.
Oh.
Poor Jolie. Well, the whole world knows Jolie got her first period.
And that her mother demonstrated in front of her how to put... Did your mother do that?
No, she did not.
That's not normal, right?
No.
No, okay.
Kelly's like, "Yeah, I showed her how to put it in." At first I showed her on me, and then I just stuck it up there for her. And Jolie's from the bathroom going, "Can you stop talking about my tampon?" I think that was a bit much.
It was a bit much.
I don't know who started this, but somebody created a meme with a picture of Kelly and Jolie, and it said, "The fucked up Gilmore Girls."
Oh, that's so good.
The
Did you
Gilmore
send that to
Girls,
me?
but really fucked up. Yeah. I don't know who made it. Credit to whoever came up with that, but that's them.
It is definitely them.
When I got mine, my mom was not in the mood, and I had a lot of questions. She had told me about it, and then she just showed me a pad.
Yeah.
But I was like, I didn't understand how it was going to work, and I had to go to school. And she was like, "You'll figure it out." She was right. I figured it out. And I wasn't allowed to use tampons, but I used them anyway behind her back.
Why weren't you allowed to?
They are a little bit risky. If you're not careful with them, they can cause illness and stuff.
Oh.
And I think she just thought the idea of putting something up there
Yeah, it's a
when you're really young, she didn't like that.
Yeah. Did you ever soak a tampon in vodka and put it up there?
No, I did not. And I don't even know what you just said to me.
People do that now.
Okay. No, I never did something like that.
People do that.
I thought it was a little inappropriate of Kelly to show her daughter how to put it in. So hands-on.
I could see Kelly was probably impatient too with it.
Yeah,
She,
come on, just put it up.
Just put it in.
Come on, let me see.
Jolie, come on, let me see. Is it up? It's good. Okay.
Take your panties off. Come on, I'll just put it in for you. Look, like this.
I don't have time.
Yeah, I think that's where that came from. You know how I learned how to do it? I got a box and I read the directions, although the way I got them was I lied to my grandma. I told her, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm allowed to use tampons. I need them. And she just believed me and got them for me. And then I would lock myself in the bathroom and I was like reading the directions really carefully.
Did it hurt when you did it?
Not at all.
Well, they look kind of large.
What?
A tampon? Aren't they like long? Or does only part of it go in?
It's like this big. And that's just the applicator. Inside, it's like a little skinny piece of cotton. And it expands in there.
Wait, the applicator? That's just the applicator? What is... Oh, good, you have one?
Yes, I do. Okay, this is Sex Ed with George and Martha. What we have here...
is small.
This is a Tampax Pocket Pearl made with a discreet wrapper. So you open it up, and here's what you do. You pull this part out.
Okay.
And then you stick it up there as far as it'll go until you keep your fingers on the finger grip and you stop when this part is at the entrance. You just go like this and that's it. And it stays up there.
Yeah, that's
not so big.
And then that dangles out?
Yeah. And then this expands. It's great for a nosebleed. And then you pull it out like nothing.
And you just leave it in there for...
As long as you need, within reason. You can't leave it more than 8 hours.
Now, has it ever gotten stuck up there?
I have never had that happen, no.
Is there like a wall?
Oh, how far to go in?
Yeah. Do what Kelly did. Just do it for us.
Okay, this is the vagina.
No, I was saying like...
No, I'm not going to do that. Look, it goes in like this, and that's where you stop when this part gets to the hole. And then you do that. And then you pull it out.
Oh.
And it leaves the cotton
you
inside.
just wasted a...
Yeah, I did. Because of your ignorance.
Oh. What? This is...
Back to the geisha and Tammy Sue. They really look so trashy, don't they?
Especially with her hair.
They get a FaceTime from Shannon Bedore.
This bummed me
Why
out.
the long face, Bedore? Shannon is crying. And she's like, there is case law to support David taking it all. So since David started his business technically before he was with Shannon, even though she made him who he is, she grew his business, he was working out of a garage... She really isn't entitled to a penny. And she's really upset. She's like, it looks like I might get nothing. And she made money from her little business. So like that they're using that against her.
Well, I hope her business, I mean, the food does not look that appetizing, but I hope her business takes off.
No, I mean, I want that for her, but I want her to take David Bedore to the cleaners.
Oh, I know. I do too.
That is so awful.
And I thought she did get like a large, what was it like? I'm probably wrong, but she got a fortune each month from him.
Well, I guess for each of the children.
Yeah.
And then she's supposed to get alimony, but that's what he's fighting her on. What a jerk. You know, there's people I know that are either considering getting divorced or they did get divorced, and they always told me their priority was making sure the ex-spouse would be really well taken care of.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like when you really love someone, you don't play these vindictive games.
My mother didn't get a thing.
Are you kidding me?
Well, that's not true. She got some, but not a lot. It was pathetic.
How could that be?
Well, I mean, she was using, so I think that did not help her case.
No.
But even after that.
Like if this UnKind TV took off and we were making a fortune and I got married, whoever I married wouldn't be entitled to any of it.
No.
Vicky's just trashing Bronwyn. It makes me like Bronwyn. The fact that Vicky hates her makes me like her more. She's like, Tam, you're the one who invited me to this.
Okay,
I never heard from Bronwyn.
No shit you didn't hear from her. Why would you hear from her? Why? You insult her. Why would you hear? And why are you going to the party?
Yeah, why go? Why are you going if you hate her so much? What a jerk that Vicky is. And then she's like, we should drug test Kelly Dot. We'll just go to CVS and get a drug test. Vicky's such an asshole. By the way, guys, if you watch What Happens Live from BravoCon, Ramona Singer, my hero, put Vicky Gunvalson in her place because Vicky thinks she put Housewives on the map, and Ramona's like, not having it.
I mean, she also thinks she put cable on the map.
Yeah, she created cable. There was no Time Warner, there was no Dish, there was no Verizon Fios, none of it existed before.
So thank you, Vicky.
Thank you, Vicky. Vicky, Optimum owes you a fortune.
I know.
Bronwyn's party at the Love Shack is commencing. The bartender, I saw some stuff on Twitter. Some people, some eagle-eyed viewers that spend a lot of time on Pornhub recognized him and said he is a porn star. I don't know if he's a porn star or someone who has been in porn.
A porn extra, a supporting player, real quick.
Oh, God.
Let's have a few lines of dialogue that would be in a porn.
Well, hello there. Are you feeling okay?
Oh, no, ma'am. My groin area is just paining.
Oh, no. Well, Nurse Betty is going to take your temperature.
Oh, I'm liking this, Nurse Betty.
Oh, I don't know. I think we might have to do it rectally.
Oh, it's getting hot in here, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Oh.
This is really creeping me out, sir.
Know. I'm bending
Time for your
over.
sponge bath.
I have dingleberries.
Ew. I don't know who says this to Tammy Sue, but she's getting out of the car and someone goes, "You're so trashy." She goes, "That's why you love me." She shows Bronwyn the tit cake and she tells her, "So there's a few blue stars for the boys and pink stars for the girls." And she's like, "That was so sweet." Wow, Tammy Sue. What a thoughtful gal. Warms the heart.
I don't know what to say.
They're joking around about the sex swing, and Vicky gets to talking where she's like, "I don't need no stinking sex swing. I have a jungle gym at home with Steve." That is an image I did not need.
I mean, I would prefer a sex swing image rather than a Steve and Vicky. Oh.
Monkey bars.
Ew.
Slide.
Ugh.
They're gross. Vicky is gross.
And I think something's wrong with Steve, too.
Kelly's hot. That's why they hate Kelly.
That's the other thing. Kelly is hot. Kelly is hotter than hot.
Okay, they're very good friends, which I love.
Yeah.
She'll be like, "Hey, Ramona, I'm really hot." "Okay, well, you are very attractive, but like I'm hotter than hot."
I can see them like getting drunk and being so funny.
Bronwyn tells Vicky and Tammy Sue, Kelly won't be coming. And the look on their faces, it's like, wow, well, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, Dodd. Ruining our storyline, Dodd. But then Tammy Sue goes, "Oh, I'm just doing one of these. Oh, I'm so relieved that she won't be here. I really needed her to be here, and I try to get her to come to all these group events that she avoids so that she doesn't have to get into big fights. But, I'm just so relieved that she's not here. I can totally carry a scene on my own."
What is she going to do now? Make out with Bronwyn? I mean, that's the only thing she can do to get attention.
Kelly is out with her friends. She said she wanted a drama-free night, and she is disengaging. I think that's very smart.
Yes.
We cut back to the party. Gina is arriving. She has fancy lube. She's like, "I didn't know how to wrap it." And then she's like, "Wow, this apartment, like, it's really nice. Like, it's decorated. Nice."
No, it's not.
What kind of vocabulary does she have? Did she say anything else? She's just like, "It's like really nice, and then like there's like a blue light and there's semen everywhere."
I love that. She likes to keep us on our toes.
Yeah, she sure does.
Marsupial.
Marsupial, I know. And then she's like, "Yeah, semen." The scene's very staged with Kelly and her friends, and she's like telling them all about Tamra. And they're reacting as though a director's telling them, "This is where you laugh this is where you look incredulous."
Yeah, look at your friend.
Okay, you over there, scoff when she says this.
Yeah. Like they've never heard
about this. She's like, "So Tamra," she says, "I did a train." She says, "I threw my mother down the stairs." She said, do I have a temper? Yes, I do. Do I throw my mom down the stairs? No, I don't. Do I do drugs? No, I don't. Do a train? Well, I never.
That was what, Tinsley's mother?
Dale. For some reason, Dale is at this party.
Yeah.
Kelly's explaining that Tamra has a way of taking any little bit of information she has on you and weaponizing it. And one of them goes, "Ooh, smart." She goes, "No, she's not smart. She's dumb as a box of rocks." Indeed she is.
Yes, she is.
Shannon Bedore has arrived at the tit party, and she's like, "I had a skeptical day. Decided to change up my look." They're like, "Look at your high pony." And she starts telling them about what's going on with David Bedore. And she says, "My trial starts Monday." She's like, "Wait, you go into trial? Like, how does that even work?" I'm sure Gina's like, "Oh my God, like I'm going to do this with Matt."
Yeah.
And she's explaining to them how she could very well end up not getting a penny from him.
They look horrified.
It's the worst thing they've ever heard. What do you mean you could get nothing?
I'm in a divorce and I could get nothing.
I'm not feeling well.
I have to sit down.
Yeah, I just got very dizzy.
Is
Sorry.
there any water?
Whew. Smelling salts?
Yeah, smelling salt.
You know, I love how Tamara told Shannon earlier when Shannon had FaceTimed her, it's just money. Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's just money.
Oh,
It's
sure.
her whole fucking life.
That's all it is.
But that's Shannon. Shannon, I mean, it's not just money as though, she was supposed to get, $50,000 a month and she's getting $45,000 a month. She obviously has lived a certain lifestyle for 17 years. And hearing you're not going to get anything from this person now means like you're going to like go work at Wendy's and have to support your family.
3 daughters under the age of 18.
Poor Shannon. I mean, Kelly had said earlier that Shannon is a woman of high intellect. She went to USC, which I was very amused by.
I was too.
Maybe she got in through the old school Operation Varsity Blues. Because she's just acting. She's like, I'd love to be able to support myself, but imagine that. Support yourself?
No. Oh.
I'm surprised they didn't bleep it.
I know. Well, they don't bleep anything these days.
I know, but that's obscene.
That is filthy. Offensive.
Profane. So why is Kelly Dodd not here? Bronwyn explained she didn't want to come. She didn't want to ruin the party with any kind of drama. She knew that they'd all get into it. And Tamara's like, yeah, she couldn't just come and control her anger. Oh, really, Tamara? Because you weren't going to come to the party. You were the first one that was going to bow out. But now, since you showed up, now that Kelly decided not to go, oh, well, that Kelly Dodd, now it's a bad thing that she decided not to get in a huge conflict, right? Heaven forbid that she decides not to attend this. Bronwyn starts to get into how, I don't know how she segues like this, but she's like, okay, just because of everything going on, we're going to Miami. Maybe you'll understand me. Okay, I have spent a lot of time in Miami. I spent half my childhood in Miami. I'm sure you spent plenty of time in Miami as well. You spent years in Florida.
Yeah.
I don't see anything Miami about Bronwyn. I do not think it makes this. She's like, they'll understand me better. No.
I mean, I don't really know Miami at all, but I don't see Bronwyn in Miami.
No, I just think Bronwyn's
You're
annoying.
crazy.
Yeah. I don't think she's very Miami at all. I really miss Real Housewives of Miami. That was a good show. I cannot believe they've let some of these other shows go on this long and they canceled Miami.
Have we discussed Salt Lake?
No, that came up. Yeah, they're doing Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. I'm very disappointed.
You wanted what, Chicago, didn't you?
100%. That was the rumor.
Yeah.
I would have much preferred Chicago. Mainly because I think Salt Lake City is going to be boring because it's a bunch of apparently rich white mommy blogger Mormons. Yeah, I thought we could have had some diversity. I'm sick of the Bravo shows being so segregated and that you get like one show that's not white. Now you have Potomac, so it's 2. But the majority of them, to me, the idea that New York is all white is just like, it's beyond me.
There were the Wendy Williams rumors, which would have been phenomenal.
They could have had some really good shit from Chicago. But no, let's go with Salt Lake City.
Bizarre. It's bizarre.
Bronwyn starts handing out chalkboards with her Miami announcement.
Oh, I forgot. I tuned. I tried to forget about the whole chalkboard thing.
Gina's having trouble reading it. It's as though they handed her hooked on phonics. She's like, come to the city with a lot of heat. Miami. Oh, Miami. Oh, wow, Key West. And then we see Shannon Bedour. And Tamra, Miss Tamra, who made fun of Shannon with her fake injury, was the one who told her, yeah, I knew someone who leaked spinal fluid. Yeah, brain fluid was coming out from a head injury.
That's right.
Bitch. She's like, wow, Shannon, you're going to be going through your divorce trial and you're going to go to the place where David started his affair. Wow. Tamra, shut up. Shannon explains in her talking head, I believe this is where David started his affair. It was in Key West. Yes, he was out late and she figured it out that he was on a business trip there with one woman and she was pretty sure that's where it all began. And it's hard for her. And Tamara's just egging it on. I want to do things to Tamara badly.
So does Bronwyn.
Yeah, not the Bronwyn things. More like the Dr. Hardy things.
More like the Dr. Hardy things.
This party, I don't even have the words. Emily is letting her hair down. She's spanking the strippers with paddles. Vicky is walking around going, this is not my seat. I'm just going to go. Thank you. Go. Goodbye. Give me a break, Miss High and Mighty.
She's...
Kelly Dodd had her number. She's like, she's a 2-bit whore. She is. Totally. pretending this is so gross. I mean, it is gross, but not enough to get up and leave the party. Like, you're so horrified. Oh, yes, there are strippers. They're getting pretty raunchy. They're all over. I mean, Bronwyn's got men and women giving her lap dances. Emily is being picked up and motorboated, and someone comments she really likes the little guys.
That was funny. I think that was Gina.
Gina is cracking me up. Gina keeps getting these talking heads, but she's like, I didn't even have this at my bachelorette party. Like, is this what people do when they stop breastfeeding in Orange County? That was my thought.
Yeah.
We hear Shannon talking about a stripper going, if he comes near me, I'll kick him. Then he does go near her, and she goes, thank you. And then they keep trying. I think it's the woman who's trying to like give her a lap. And she goes, okay, thank you. You're very kind.
Yeah.
You're very kind. Okay. Then one of them's giving a lap dance to Gina, and she's like, all right, what's your name? Like, let's get to know each other.
That would be you.
You'd be Shannon, I'd be Gina, 100%. You'd be like, thank you, no. And I'd be like, all right, so where did you go to school?
Yeah, where did you go to school?
What do you want to be when you grow up?
Yeah.
You got any plans after this? There's more to life.
And they would be, texting you. It would be a nightmare.
Dress for success.
Yeah.
Bronwyn is really trashy. She really is. I mean,
Her tits are out at some point.
She's flashing them. I mean...
Shannon's reaction, by the way, to the whole thing is priceless.
I know, she's like... No bueno. No stripper. No gracias.
No.
No. De nada. Bronwyn goes up to the bartender / porn guy and bites him. And he's like, oh, you're a biter. Yeah, no, I totally am. Tamara, I'm not cheating on you. She's not a blonde. Shannon is crying to the group, explaining the whole Key West connection, and Emily's being a little annoying because I don't think Emily's been through this specific type of thing. You could tell she doesn't get it. She's like, you can go and like confront it and make peace with it and make new memories. And Gina's trying to chime in, and she goes, you shush. Oh, I would be do not put your hand in my face like that.
That was weird.
Wow.
Maybe there's just too much drinking or something.
Yeah, I mean, Emily did seem to be in rare form with this whole party, so I'll give her a pass, but that was a lot. That was aggressive. You shush.
That kind of took me aback.
Ooh, okay. I could just tell from Emily saying, like, you make new memories there that she's never been through this, because Gina's like, I remember when I found out about Matt's affair, like, I just was, like, crying in my closet, and, like, for a long time, like, I couldn't even go in that closet. Like, I would tell Luca, get your own jacket. But it's true, like, there was a particular cereal that I was eating at the time when I found out about a big betrayal.
Uh-huh.
And I recently found it, and I was really hungry, and the minute I opened the bag...
You smell it.
I started crying through it all out. The ladies are telling Shannon, like, you have us. We'd all bury a body for you. And Emily's like, well, I love Shannon, but I wouldn't go to jail for her. Well, there goes that. Swampy.
Yeah.
Emily would not be part of this whole serial killer thing.
You're missing out, Emily.
I know. Here I was thinking Emily could be your sponsor. But no. You know what Emily could be? Your lawyer when you get caught. And when I'm charged with... I'd be charged with everything. Aiding and abetting... conspiracy.
And I just get off scot-free.
You get off for insanity.
Yeah.
But they'd say, well, what were you doing? You had your faculties.
You took advantage of him.
You'd have the perfect case. Your mother had just passed away. You're on medications. It's documented in our recaps that you were having sleep disturbances. And I come across like I'm fine. People would blame me more than anything. It's like with Jeff Epstein. Everyone wants to know what happened to Ghislaine Maxwell.
Yeah.
We move on. Shannon is meeting with her attorney. She looks really nice in this scene. I loved her look. Very depressing because the lawyer's telling her, he's like, again, the worst news she could possibly hear. He might as well be telling her that she has a terminal illness from the way she reacts to this. He goes, often permanent support is a significant drop from the temporary support. And he's like, you have some income. She's like, I'll be making less now. She says that she composed herself really well for the deposition.
Oh my God, this was terrible.
And that David was doing a lot of laughing and smirking and a lot of this.
I don't know
what it is, but she wants to wash her hands clean and be amicable with David. The fact that he sat there laughing at her
is disgusting.
It goes right along with his stupid pictures that he put out there with his dumb girlfriend. He's a real piece of shit.
He's someone who would bring her there. The girlfriend. She'd be sitting outside. Hi, Shannon.
He's a horrible person. He really is. You laughed at her. I mean, going through a divorce is a painful thing. Why not just be kind? Why not say it didn't work out? I want you to be taken care of within reason and what I can afford. Why sit there laughing at her?
Yeah.
Like, you're not getting shit.
Yeah.
I hope she wins. I don't think she's going to get as much as she thought, but poor Shannon. But that was it. Next week we go to Miami. I guess this is where we're going to see Shannon with the Sharks.
I know.
Thank you so much for watching.
Thank you.
Please like, subscribe, comment. We love all your comments. You can follow us on...
Oh, here comes Blanket.
Hey! Come say hello. Blanket's the ambassador. He's the mascot, the UnKind TV mascot.
You want to eat Martha's hair? He likes Martha's hair.
I love you. I love you so much. I'm gonna steal you from your daddy. How about that?
Don't you dare.
You can follow us on Instagram and Twitter at UnKind TV. By the way, we are starting some Martha prank calls. If there's someone in your life that you'd like to have prank called, send us a DM or an email or a whatever. Give us the phone number. Give us the premise. Tell me who you want me to imitate. I could do the Housewives. I could do Janine Pirro.
Anybody.
Barbara Streisand.
Barbara Walters. It's endless. Kathy Lee Gifford. Not normal.
Nope.
Say bye, Blanket.